All ready to go.
Magic is currently happening. Oh, we're live action. All right.
Hello.
We are here. All right, sweet. Gosh, it feels so weird with earphones in. So, oh wow, now I feel like I'm back in the normal world again.
Can you see Linda?
Barely. It's a little bit too. Trying to get this glare out of my glasses. Let me do this. I like how every stream starts with a little bit of behind the scenes. You think all this stuff could have been done
It could have been
prior to us hitting the live button, because it's really up to us when we want to do that. No one else decides that. All right, cool. So it's the week before Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you in the holiday spirit by any chance?
Not really. I don't
You're
think.
not. That's
I don't
terrible.
think
That's the worst answer possible. This is a Christmas show, dude.
I don't think I've really done anything Christmas related yet. But
right.
hopefully that'll change. It's the week of Christmas. Hopefully that'll change.
Do your parents still get you gifts for Christmas and stuff?
I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out.
Do you think this might be the first year
it
they
might
don't
be.
get you a Christmas present?
It might be.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll still get me something bike related.
Okay.
Like last year, I got some motorcycle stuff and some windshield wipers for my car.
Did your dad ride moto?
Yep, he grew up racing moto when
Okay.
he was young, like my age, in the 60s and 70s. So that was right when it was kind of becoming a big thing.
Okay.
So
Go.
that's kind of what inspired.
He still rides.
Yep, he still races.
You
He's
guys go to
66
race
years old.
weekends?
Yep, he's 66 years old and still races in the plus 65 age class.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. I hope that I can be doing that in
If
40
you
years.
break stuff on your bike, does he help out?
A little bit.
Is that why you think maybe you don't get a Christmas present?
Could be. I haven't broken anything on my bike this year.
Okay,
so that's good.
Oh,
It's been a while since I've actually broken anything on my dirt bike. That was, I guess, 3 years ago. I crashed in the second turn and someone ran over my bike and bent my brake rotor. Bent my front brake lever off. That wasn't too fun, but
no, it's not a nice thing for somebody to do.
no, I guess I shouldn't have crashed in front of him. That's my own fault.
Well, I'm in the Christmas spirit. I love it. I have a Christmas spirit shirt on. What fun it is to mountain bike.
A mountain bike one.
It doesn't say that at the bottom, but since you can't see it on camera, I'm not going to get into it. Other things. But no, I had a great holiday week, and then I actually received my first Christmas present today, which was a light up. Wait, why can the camera not see this? It's so close. I almost made it on camera. There it is. And it changes colors. So this is probably likely the only Christmas gift I'm getting this year.
So far.
And it's pretty dope.
Linda might get you something.
Yeah,
I think she's got something.
It changes colors. You can't see it on camera, so I'm just staring at nothing for no reason. But yeah, that's
a very special someone got you that.
Sure,
very special someone. Someone who has a lot of care for Adam.
Yes,
it's
very nice.
A very sweet gift. Very sweet gesture.
No, but I spent my week. I was supposed to just go ride my mountain board around the state of Missouri since we have a bunch of new cool parks, and I rode in Steelville, Missouri. They have 5 trails there that they just built at a park. Like their local telecommunications company or something put that together. I seen their sign there.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I ended up deleting all my footage from Steelville in lieu of Christmas light display. So yeah. We'll watch that video at the end, but it's on our YouTube channel.
We all know you really like Christmas lights, so if you know Adam, it makes sense why you did that. It makes sense.
And they were really well done. That was probably the best Christmas light display I've ever seen because it was in a zoo that you drive through. It's called the Promised Land Zoo. It was in Branson, Missouri.
Okay.
And I ended up in Branson because there's a cool little bike shop that opened up down in Springfield, Missouri called Mountain Movement. And they are building a mountain bike resort in Branson.
A full-blown resort.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it. So my language is going to be a little foul, but it's going to be called Howler Bike Park. It's going to be open spring 2022. So March-ish, April. They're going to have shuttles. They have these awesome Army shuttle vehicles that they spared no expense in making awesome looking.
Nice.
So they'll have those. I think they'll have like 10 trails when they open. There's going to be a
That's
restaurant. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. It's going to be awesome.
So
we'll
is
talk
that,
more
like,
about it.
4 gravity trails going in Missouri in the past year?
Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
crazy.
Howler will open this spring. That's going to be like a Disney level mountain bike resort, which I'm overselling it. So
he's a little excited for it.
Yeah, it'll be cool. And then, then there's Shepherd Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
There's Steelville. There's Matson. They're building some cool stuff over there.
And then there's that stuff in St. Joe, near Kansas City. They have a lot of stuff around there. I don't know if you've seen Joetown Mountain Bike.
I haven't been up there yet.
One of our locals went out there last week and said that it was super sweet. They have some really cool features, like out Western style gravity features, like big gaps, big jumps, big drops, big scary stuff that we haven't really seen around here too much. So that's pretty cool to see that starting to pop up. Should be pretty cool.
I don't know how cameras work. I
don't either.
But yeah, and then we had, of course, the Eureka Mountain Bike Park kind of kick it all off, and
of course that started it all.
The big pump track. All right,
Eureka really started it all.
Yeah, dude, it was, for me, it was pretty amazing trip, and really after like talking to the Mountain Movement guys and driving down to Branson to check that out, like it was a really cool trip for me. Just I didn't have anything to do, obviously, with any of those projects, but like I do know that like none of this stuff was happening previous. So for me, it was a really cool trip to stop at all these different parks along the way and just appreciate what we have now that nobody was even talking about 4 years ago. And it just kind of helps justify for me why I've dedicated so much time and all that to this, which is, it's cool. And it's good to see guys like Mountain Movement kind of get excited about it, and then now kind of take it to that next level, which is exactly what we needed here. So, and I ended up staying in Branson, dude. So pretty. Branson, Missouri is the spot to be for the holidays, dude.
Okay.
It's the spot to be. I mean, I always like Christmas because I have a Christmas light business, and so it's always a good time of year for me. But other than that, I traditionally was not a fan of the holidays. I used to be in construction, so like I was always broke. And it was just like a lot of struggle during Christmas time until I found Christmas light business. But yeah, so it was super cool. The light display was awesome. Nobody was there. I'm an introvert like most mountain bikers. So like there was literally no one there. They had hot chocolate, lights, dancing, animals.
Sounds perfect.
Santa? Yeah, I stayed in a Victorian hotel that was all wreaths and like fancy old-timey Christmas stuff.
Okay. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Amazing, dude. It was great. I really, really dug it. So anyway, it got me thinking about Ian. While in Springfield, I visited a really cool shop called Ozark Adventures, and they sell like outdoor gear, some rock climbing stuff. I did buy an everyday helmet.
An everyday helmet. Now, what's that? For those at home that don't know, that didn't hear that earlier, what is it?
Well, it's a rock climbing helmet technically. It's super lightweight, but it's for me to wear. Anytime I think I might hit my head. I mean, it's for I did buy it so that I could rock climb again if that opportunity presents itself. But then I also bought it for anytime I go on routes. My my physical therapist wants me to wear a rock climbing helmet when I go on routes now because of my head injury. If I hit my head again, I'm probably going to die.
Yeah, that's a reasonable precaution. I mean,
I don't know. But I did mountain board and I fell a bunch of times this week and I did not die. So that was cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's right.
That's really
None of them, I didn't really hit my head though. I didn't see stars at all this week. So kind of missed out. It rained a lot. But anyway, at Ozark Adventure, I bought a really cool jacket too there. There was so much stuff I wanted. But he had a table full of like stocking stuffers and little gifts. And then it made me think, it also makes me think that I probably should jump into this a little bit faster for people. But people don't know what to buy at Cyclist. And there's so many awesome things, little things that we could get at Cyclist that mean a ton to us, that you don't have to like know what kind of bike they have or what kind of riding they're into. There's just little things that are super cool that people need. I always think about like tire sealant and stuff. So we carry a really cool product called the Dynaplug. Grab that Dynaplug real quick. Show that in front of the camera. So the Dynaplug, same company that does like the motorcycle and car tire plugs. Super easy to use. Zoom in real close and stop moving it. And on the end there, you'll see there's those brass little tips. So this makes it really easy to plug a tire. Most people have bacon strips. You got to fold them in half and like jam them in. It's kind of a pain to do. So the Dynaplugs are really fast, easy to use. They're $25. Even if they already have a plug kit, that's a really cool additional thing to get. So yeah, that's my favorite thing over there. And then even just like sealant. So like up at the top of the screen there, you'll see the little kind of muck off, the orange seal. Stan's race sealant is what we recommend for people. If they're a mountain biker, they're probably running tubeless on their bike. Getting one of these like little travel size things to sealant for $8 is really awesome. And then our valve stems over there, zoom in on those muck off valve stems. So valve stems are another really cool thing. Those get clogged up and need to be replaced over time. So for $20, you can stop in. If you happen to know the color of their bike, you could do that. Or just like any funky color that doesn't match your bike is also really cool. So
we even have oil slick.
Yeah, oil slick or
matches
whatever.
Everything.
Grabbing stuff like that's neat. We have nice, you can find this kind of stuff ideally at any bike shop. I don't know if every bike shop has Dynaplugs, but if they don't, then you should probably not trust them. No, I just think they're so easy to use. Dynaplugs are like, no one really uses them either, which I don't understand. Yeah. So that's all really cool stuff.
Something I was going to recommend really that's slept on is a good bicycle pump. Not just a basic bicycle pump, but a good bicycle pump.
Yeah, a good floor pumps are really good. Or what are you talking about? Are you talking about hand pumps or floor pumps?
A floor pump.
Yeah, so I can't really see those on the camera. Back up a little bit.
Not yet.
So floor pumps are really cool. That's again another thing somehow some people don't have or don't have a nice one of. Getting something that easily gets onto the valve of everybody's bike. You should be checking tire pressure before every ride. So that's pretty cool.
Or if you want to set up tubeless at home, get something nicer like the Bond Trigger flash canister. It actually allows you to set up your tubeless tires using a pump. You don't have to take it to a shop and use shop air through an air compressor. It's a super nice thing to have at home. Throw it in your trunk and you always have it at the trailhead. If you bring that to a trailhead, you're never going to have issues trying to get your tires seated.
Yeah, that's a really cool one. That's like what, $150 or something?
It is pretty pricey.
So that's a cool like bigger gift, which is awesome. So yeah, that's awesome. And let's swing around to the table here. What kind of stuff did you put out on the table?
So out on the table, we had 15 stocking stuffers under $50.
Back it up a little bit. You're too close.
So let's take a look and see.
That's good right there. So on this table, there's a little trip computer. The trip computer is $40. That's neat. Super easy to install. If someone's not running like a Garmin or something, you can do that. Especially if they're not mountain biking, if they're just like a hybrid rider or something, that can help them know the distance that they rode without having to use their phone. Little light there. Muck Off's got a lot of cool little gift sets. So, something you're going to invest a little bit more in them depending on what you're doing. But that's off camera. You can see where your camera's pointing and where your hands were.
Mm-hmm. Pretty funny.
So yeah, that's all cool stuff. Little kits. Fox's got that fanny pack. I think fanny packs are, from what I understand, pretty cool again. Everybody loves fanny packs again. Is that true, Mustache? Do your friends wear fanny packs?
They're pretty styling on the trail. I only know friends that wear them on the trail. I don't know anyone that wears them off the trail. But it's always nice to have your accessories with you. Have all those goodies out on the trail.
So that's dope. I think, here's the deal. I'm going to be honest with you. That stuff's all pretty cool. And, really, I think that's kind of the best stuff you can get. Then multi-tools do you have multi-tools over there?
Yep, we do. We have
Crank Brothers. Most shops are going to carry Crank Brother tools. You can get a multi-tool for Crank Brothers. It's always something that a biker needs an extra of, even if I already have a multi-tool. If somebody gave me a multi-tool for Christmas, I'd be like, how friggin' cool are you? Like, Crank Brothers has a 5-year warranty on all theirs, so even if you strip them out, they'll send you out a new part for it. So Crank Brothers stuff, super nice, really compact, really well made. Again, easy to remove a rounded out Allen or something like that and put a new one in. Or I've seen some people like to make their own custom Crank Brothers tools, and they put their own stuff in there. Let you decide what you may need in yours. But there's things that could be done. So yeah, multi-tools are awesome. You can get them from starting at like $10 all the way up to $50 maybe for a nicer one. But like the cool thing about them, even if it's just like an Allen only set or a Torx only set, like those are super thoughtful gifts. If you give them to a cyclist, they may already have one that's in their bag, but it's nice to have one in the center console of the car. It's nice to have one on the bench in the garage, or it's good to have extra.
Yep. I keep one with me on the bike. I keep one in my car, and I keep one at home.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have one in case you forget yours out on the trail. It's
super cool.
Nice.
And then, something else, we've got some hats on the table. I think hats are really dope. If you ride bikes, you have to wear a helmet. So most people who wear helmets will put a hat on afterwards. So hats are popular with cyclists. Your local bike shop probably has a hat with their logo on it. That would be cool. Any bike shop, it doesn't matter. If I'm traveling, I always try to buy a hat or a shirt that's got the shop logo on it. I don't know. I like that. And then we carry a ton of Fox hats here, and we carry a lot of lifestyle stuff. I think that's really awesome. If somebody got me like a dope stretch flannel from Fox, or like a sick like Fox tech jacket or something, my mind would be pretty blown. But I mean, you really got to know somebody pretty well. So maybe if that's like a spouse or a significant other, or maybe your favorite riding buddy who's really bailed you out a few times on the trail, and you really need to pay him back. That would be a cool way to get them like a super awesome Fox jersey. And now I think like most bike shops are going, I think, or at least here in St. Louis, every shop I go into has some Fox gear. So I think you can find that anywhere. They make nice stuff. I feel like my entire wardrobe's Fox at this point. What else do you have over there? So yeah, some like cleaning tools. That's always good. Even any of the muck off cleaning stuff is awesome, because your bikers, again, even if you have like a good supply at home, you're eventually going to run out of that. So if someone were to get you that, it would be really cool.
Yeah. So we got some more sealant here. The muck off ones are cool because these actually come with UV wands. So it's going to be a little light that will actually show where your sealant's leaking. So muck off is UV reactive. So you'll be able to see where you have a hole on your tire if you just have a little leak like
Mustache.
that.
Do you have a girlfriend? Put the camera on you. I want to see your face.
Hello.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Not at the moment. No.
Okay. All right. Everyone.
Why?
Although single ladies out there should know mustaches. I have a girlfriend. Andy's got a mustache. But if you did have a girlfriend, if she was like the coolest chick ever, what would, like, if you could send her in, if she got you anything from the shop, what would like blow your mind the most? That like somebody would give as a gift. Like obviously, like a brand new bike would be cool, but no one's buying you a bike.
All right, just something that honestly just is specific to bicycles and specific to maybe the type of riding that I do.
I'm asking you the question.
Me specifically.
What is the one thing in this shop you want? If you could pick out anything that would make you happier than anything in the world, what would it be in this shop? No, we already said no bikes. Dude,
bike would be
like 5 people came in today to buy Christmas bikes for their significant others. Yeah, dude. Adult, obviously kids get bikes for Christmas, and that's cool and all. But it's really cool when an adult gets a bike for Christmas.
Pretty sweet. But yeah, I'd have to say the coolest thing would definitely be some matching tire valves that they match my bike, they match my gear, they match something that I have. So just something that's super specific. Like
you would freak out if your girlfriend if you opened up a Christmas gift from her and they were muck off valve stems that matched your bike.
Yep. I'd be super stoked on
You'd be like, holy, this girl's a winner.
Like she knows what color my bike has accents and went out and picked that accent. That's pretty cool. It doesn't have to be a big gift. Only has to be $20, but it shows that you care because you specifically went and chose that color.
Okay. So the takeaway from what would make you happiest about the bike is that it's not even what it is, because if you want something for a bike, and most bicyclists, if we want something, we just go and buy it as adults.
Because I already have silver ones that work.
So for you, the biggest thing is that they snuck into the garage, looked at your bike, took a picture, brought it into the bike shop, or they searched your Facebook, because if you're a mountain biker, you have a bunch of pictures of your bike on your Facebook page. So you went to their Facebook page, found out what color their bike was, and they just bought something to match.
Yep.
That's it. That's all it takes.
Yep. It's not that hard. What about you? What would be the coolest thing in the shop if someone were to get you a gift?
All right, let's get a wider shot, and then let's get Riley in there, and let's find out, because Riley's a young man. How old are you, Riley? He's 24.
Older than me.
So, and you and Mustache have to stand near each other and not talk at the same time, because he's wearing a microphone, and that's how we're gonna hear it. So, yeah, there he is. So Riley is a young 24. He's still in high school. He's volunteering at the shop. He has Christmas coming up. Now, did a lot of your Christmas shopping happen at the bike shop? What do you want for Christmas? What did you want for Christmas?
I'd mostly say an oil slick oval chain ring. That's mostly what I want.
An oil slick oval chain ring.
Yep.
What drivetrain are you running right now?
I'm running a SRAM NX.
SRAM NX drivetrains. And you want an oil slick. What size? What size tooth are you running right now?
Okay, I didn't think that through.
Oh, no.
I forget. But it's like right there.
What kind of bike do you ride?
Huh?
What do you ride?
Santa Cruz Bronson.
Santa Cruz Bronson.
A new one?
At 24, you've already got a
new
Bronson, dude. How nice.
Pretty sweet bike.
So weird. It's way too tall. Riley's not that tall. Here you go. There we go. See, look, Riley's got a Fox hat on. What did I say?
Yeah.
What is every mountain bike? And you've got race face hat on. That looks like a Mountain Dew hat.
Got a Fox shirt on.
And a Fox shirt. I don't. I have my what fun it is to ride shirt. Oh, yeah. And then my truck gear, because every once in a while I've got to represent Trek bicycles because they're really awesome. And then, things just shut down. And then I have an Intense hat on, even though we don't sell Intense bikes. You have to go to CM's Club to pick up an Intense bike now.
I thought it was Costco.
Oh, Costco. Sorry. Walmart? No. Can you get them on Walmart online?
Probably. Sounds about right.
I think it's just
sounds about right.
Costco, and then you can go to like a motorcycle dealer, and they'll sell you a bike, and then you're just kind of on your own.
Yeah, it probably not set up right. Who knows if the gears are adjusted? But
yeah, and I mean, if something breaks,
my power sports dealer knows how to fix my bicycle. Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, I think we're onto something here. I think they know what they're doing.
Should I just set this? I don't think we have a sprinkler thing, so I could probably set this on fire right now. I'm not going to. I like the color.
But you could.
I'm never going to get rid of
But just so you know, he could. He could if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm sure that'll pan out 5 years from now. It'll look like a real good business decision. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Riley's Christmas. So basically, are you thinking you're going to get anything for Christmas that's not bike related?
No. All I do is mountain bike.
Awesome. What about your dad? What did you get your dad for Christmas?
Well, I hope he's not watching.
Oh, okay. We don't have to say that. Yeah. All right. We won't say it just in case.
You did get your brother a gift from here, didn't you?
Yeah, we still can't say that because if he's in the same room, we're not talking about any gifts that are going to be given.
Okay.
Okay. I won't ask that question. Well, no, I'm not going
to. I think I can tell. He already figured it out.
Is it something bike related?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
I got him a muck off tubeless valve in red.
That matched the accent colors on his bike.
Yep.
It's pretty thoughtful. Dude. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wrapped it so it was very obvious it was a valve stem. Okay. So he guessed it right when he saw it. So that kind of sucked, but nice. I hope he's happy though.
So
that's a good gift.
Now we're three. Yeah, it is a good gift. That's all. So you may or may not have missed this, but when we were going through gifts, we basically said valve stems was the best gift. And then when I asked Mustache what a woman could get, a gift that a girlfriend could give him to win his heart over, then he also said it would be a matching set of muck off valve stems. And then you, obviously, your dad's the coolest dude that you know, and you're going to get him a cool gift. So when you thought, what do I get the coolest guy I know? You picked muck off valve stems as well.
Yep.
So I think that's sold. I think we'll just change the stream to muck off valve stems, and then, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all anybody needs to know.
V2,
If you're looking for a Christmas gift this year under $30, because they're like $25 or something.
They're pretty pricey.
Under $30. If you know anybody who mountain bikes and you have to get them a gift, the gift that you get them is muck off valve stems, and just look 3 pictures deep into their Facebook profile, and you will find out the color of their bicycle and get an accenting color.
And the V2, they'll work with any insert, any tire, any type. The V1 would not work with inserts, but the V2 now does. So don't have to worry if they're running Cushcore or anything.
All right, I got Brett back here with me.
Mr. Polo.
Brett, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Grips.
Grips.
Probably. Grips are always fun. Or pedals.
Matching grips.
No, I don't have to match anything. Unless the pedals match the grips. If you get both, then yeah.
I'm getting myself
Some
off
big
the
performance upgrades here.
All right. So we're learning a lot about. I think people's heads first go when they think about like getting a gift for a mountain biker. The first place they think about is like, well, like if you mountain bike, then you think about like, oh, like a big upgrade or like all these different things, and then it's kind of hard to decide on how you would do that for somebody. But I think what we're finding out that if you want to make a mountain biker happy, that we just like our bikes look pretty.
Just keep it simple. I mean, these parts are available anywhere. It's not, don't overthink it. Just, we like cool colors. We like cool things. You don't have to buy a new Fox 44. Just buy some grips, pedals, valve stems.
Yeah, you have to figure out their shirt size. You literally just have to find out their bike color, which should be the easiest thing in the world. And if they don't have a picture of their bike on their social media of some kind, then you're free to get any color, because that means they don't really care. They'll just like a splash of color or something. So as long as you pick a color.
Oil slick goes with everything, so you could always just choose oil slick.
Black is very good. I would prefer black. I remember my sister, though I've only ever gotten, well, I've now gotten 2. Oh, now the camera will see it better too. I think it turned off though. Oh yeah, here it goes. I've only gotten 2 gifts, bike related in my life. This is one of them. And then the other one, my sister got me a handlebar bag for my cell phone.
Nice. That's nice.
I returned it because I don't use handlebar bags. But I was so stoked because it definitely said to me, like, she knows that I love biking. That's all I do. And then she went to Walmart and got me a nice little handlebar bag. Nice. I returned it, and gosh, I don't know what I would have gotten from Walmart. Something else, I'm sure, food, some kind. But yeah, so that was nice. It was the thought that counted, and I really liked it. But I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have to go to your store and buy them a whole new bike. Don't have to buy them a $500 helmet. Just $30 pair of valve stems, $30 pair of grips, something like that.
Yep, grips, valve stems. Those are really, I mean, if you're, and grips are another thing. Even if they have grips on their bike,
they're going to need them eventually. Yep. They're going to wear through them. They're going to crash. They're going to break them.
Grips can be a little bit harder to purchase for somebody else, though, because like some people are very particular about their grips. So
ask your local bike shop employee; they'll be able to help you out.
Yeah, any bike shop should have ideally grips, but that's not always the case. Because I remember before I opened the shed, I used to make a point of going to every bike shop I came across, no matter where I was. And in the Midwest, I could never find like mountain bike grips anywhere, except for a place called Sunset had a set of like GA2s or something. So I bought those.
Nice.
They were yellow.
Ergons are great, though.
They were yellow. Or they were lemon lime, I think is what they call them.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Or just lime, maybe.
Okay. Maybe a little less cool.
But I bought those. Yellow grips. Oh, yeah. Everybody likes yellow grips. So do you have to? Are you gonna ride your bike on Christmas, or do you have to go visit with family in Mustache?
Me, I'm visiting family. My family's all in St. Louis, so I might still be able to sneak in a ride if it's going to be nice, but we'll
Okay.
see how the trails are looking. Not looking too good.
And we already talked about what you thought maybe your parents would get you for Christmas, because they. Do you think anybody else is gonna be getting you any gifts for Christmas other than possibly your parents? You may
No.
not get any gifts for Christmas this year.
I don't know. Get the gift of life.
That's sad, buddy. Sorry. I'll get you a gift. Let's sit here awkwardly with them now.
Just smile and nod.
And then we know, Riley, that you ideally Santa Claus is bringing you a oval chain ring.
Yep.
Okay. And Brett, what do you think Santa Claus is bringing you?
I asked for a Dutch oven. Hopefully, I get that.
We're very simple people around here. It doesn't take much to make us happy, to be honest.
What's a Dutch oven?
It's like a big old cast iron pot.
Okay.
It's a Dutch oven.
And it's got like multiple, there's like layers in there or something. Like there's a pot inside of a pot?
No,
Just one layer of
just
pot.
a big pot. Big old cast iron pot.
Do you and then you fart on it and then put the lid on it? Is that how that works? I'm pretty sure that's what a Dutch oven is.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, let me answer the phone. I'm on mic, Chad.
Put it on speaker.
I don't have anything to email on it. What we normally will do with gift cards is we'll put them on account or on their account anyway. So we'll create an account for that person if they're not already in our computer, and then we put it on there. I don't have a template for like an email. Yeah. What's the last name? Yeah. Name sounds familiar to me. Oh, okay. Yep. How do I spell it? Hey, Mustache.
Mhm.
What have you do this for me?
Mm-hmm.
It was Dan. He wants to give a gift card.
For sure.
Yeah, let me use this. it's going to have like a kind of a healing layer of foam. So it just kind of helps on secondary impacts, things like that. A little bit safer helmet. You guys are like, yeah.
Live stream,
All right.
live streamception.
All right. We are back in action. All right, so I just played the video of my Branson trip.
We got to make sure that this mic didn't pick up that guy's card number.
I had the mics muted.
Cool.
From what I'm aware of.
Okay.
To the best of my knowledge.
So it's on you then. No, I'm chilling.
Huh?
It's on you then.
All right, I don't want to play that video again. All right, cool. So what were we talking about? Oh, what Brett was hoping to get a Dutch oven, and then we were saved from that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We should have really moved on. So I just showed my video on Branson. All the viewers at home appears to be 0 still.
Oh yeah, getting to the big league.
Just watched my Branson trip. We talked about that a little bit earlier. I rode out at Two Rivers. I don't really know if there's much I can really say about that trip.
Seems like most that you might just want to.
I think that video summed it up. And I was thinking about it, like how that video played out. It basically starts. Where did it start at? Oh, me in like a Victorian hotel. And then I come out of there, but then I drive my truck around, which I like doing. And then I go to a comedy show.
Okay.
And then I went to Christmas lights. These are all things that are like an everyday part of my life. Because I just listen to podcasts and stuff like that all the time. So comedy, Christmas lights, mountain boarding, and then some really good food, some good steaks and stuff, and some spicy calamari, which is really good.
Super spicy, I heard.
So good, dude. From Seiwan, dude. Seiwan Vietnamese street food in Rogers, Arkansas.
Rogers is the place to go.
Is fire. It's so good. I'm sorry. Really excited about good food. That was so good. Like I was able to taste food again for the next 24 hours after I ate that. That was so
wow. Good. That's impressive.
Yeah, I can't taste any food because I haven't had injury. But yeah, so I did that. But yeah, it was funny watching through that. And then there was like some self-care things, like some of the spa stuff I did while it was raining because I couldn't do anything else. And I was like, oh, this pretty much sums up my life. Like that's basically like I try to do all those things every day, which is really funny.
Yeah.
But that was like a on steroids version of what I would do with my normal.
An extra vacation.
Yeah, but it's what I do every day, dude. Like my life is a freaking vacation.
That's the quote.
It is.
My life's a vacation.
It is nice, man. I think it was a really cool trip. I think, and you talked about it a little bit before I left too, because you go on a lot of mountain bike trips. Do you go with people a lot though?
About 50-50. I'll go by myself, and about half the time I'll go with friends. It's definitely a completely different vibe whether I go by myself or with friends. If I'm going with friends, I'm in a super social mood.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with everyone, kind of partying a little bit the whole time. But when I'm out there by myself, I just kind of get in kind of just a by myself mindset, I guess. Just very, okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to ride this and this and this. And absolutely nothing is going to stop me from that. So it's a little different.
Yeah.
Just it's nice to be able to do whatever I want. To be, I don't feel like riding here. I want to ride here.
Yeah.
But it's pretty fun.
I think that's what I enjoyed most about my vacation, and because I have a daughter, and so like I don't typically take vacations really, but yeah, and since I opened the shop, I got away from like going on trips for days at a time. I forgot like with bike trips, especially when you go alone, like how cool that is just to kind of just do your thing. And I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I think it's important for people to take bike trips, or I'll call it MTB since I was mountain boarding. But yeah, to take like an MTB trip or something,
just really clears the head. Really clears the head quite a bit. You're just really thinking about biking and not much else. I mean,
and I was just rocking out the music the whole time, just like dancing everywhere I went and stuff, dude. People are
that's
looking
a big
at
part
me.
of it.
Oh, dude, people like I don't know if people are there for like funerals or like if they didn't want to be in the places they were. But like, people just did not look like they were having a good time. Like it really blew my mind, and I don't know.
You see people having a good time, and you get a little jealous.
They definitely weren't mountain bikers, and they definitely weren't mountain boarders. I think that's the big difference.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of that down there in Bentonville. A lot of
I was in
weirdos.
Rogers. I didn't see a lot of mountain bikers, but I was only there for like 2 days and it rained. So
Mm-hmm.
I probably did see a lot of mountain bikers. I just didn't know it.
Everyone's probably at Rail Yard. Should have ridden there on your board.
Somebody did, yeah. Somebody had a post about some nice concrete places, but I'm afraid of the concrete now.
Yeah, makes sense. I hurt myself pretty bad at the pump track, so don't blame you.
Yeah.
Asphalt's a little harder than dirt.
Riley, what about you? How long have you been riding mountain bikes anyways? Step up a little bit closer.
All right. In 3
Closer.
days. Oh, man.
Closer.
I swear
No, I'm just kidding.
right next to you.
Well, how long have you been?
In, what was Christmas? 4 days? In 4 days, it's going to be my 1 year anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I kind of just
You went on your first mountain bike ride on Christmas Day?
Yep.
And you've never been on a mountain bike ride previous?
No.
You had been like, maybe you'd ridden like probably in the woods before on a bicycle, but now like gone on a real mountain bike ride?
Yeah. Christmas, I got my first, like, actual mountain bike.
That's when you got your bronze
And then, I got a other bike. But it was, it worked for a few, but I think I broke every part on that bike because I outrode it.
What was it?
It was a Rocky Mountain Fusion 30.
Is that like an entry level bike?
Yeah,
for them or
entry
something?
level.
Had your dad been riding already at that time?
He rode years past, but he
just
kind
started
of
up
got
again
back
last
into
year.
it. And I've been mountain biking almost when I got it almost every day. I rode and I try to ride as much as I can.
Dude, that's what happened to me. Now, when I got my first real mountain bike, I was like 22 or something. It was like a $500 entry level bike. But yeah, that's what happened to me. Like after I went on my first ride, from that point forward, I rode my bike literally every single day. And that went on for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Or more than that. I mean, I guess it went on until I opened the shop up and I stopped riding my bike every day. Don't open the bike shop. You won't get to ride your bike every day anymore. And even if you do, you won't enjoy it as much. No, you'll still enjoy it. It's still super fun when you do it. You just don't do it as much. So that's cool. So, and then how long did you ride? How long did it take you to just destroy that bike? Did it have like a 3x drivetrain and stuff?
It had a 1x.
Nice.
It was a Shimano Dior, but it was like the lowest spec Dior.
1x10?
Huh?
1x10 then?
Yeah, 1x10.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
it worked. I broke the fork.
Now, did your dad get a bike for Christmas too?
Yeah. So,
You
my
guys both
dad,
got bikes.
my mom, and me, and then my brother got his bike upgraded, but then like immediately got.
Why didn't I know you guys last year? It would have been great sale.
Yeah, we got my brother's bike upgrade from you guys. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow. So, how old's your brother?
He is 11.
Okay. Cool. How's he liking it so far?
He loves it.
Does he go with you and your dad all the time?
Not all the time because his primary sport's soccer, but he does mountain bike a lot. He loves it. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's like our whole family.
And your mom goes all the time.
Well, she's still getting kind
She
of.
likes to have some quiet time with the boys. Like,
Yeah.
Sure. That makes sense. But she'll go with you guys. Like,
Yeah, sometimes she does. Yeah.
like if you guys go down to Bentonville or something, you guys all go out and ride.
Yeah, she can.
What does she ride?
She rides a Specialized rock hopper.
Okay.
Nothing special, but it works. It's all that she needs.
Maybe mom would ride more if she had a nicer bike.
Yeah, we'll get her a Trek Slash.
Maybe the
An
rail.
e-bike.
Yeah, the rail. The
E-bikes are really
$13,000
great for
e-bike.
moms and full suspension bike or both. But
Yeah,
then that's really expensive.
that's a bit out of the budget right
Yeah.
now.
But that's the best way to get moms because I think a lot of moms have a bunch of other things to do, so they don't get to quite dedicate as much time to riding as maybe dads sometimes get to do. And so yeah, I think e-bikes can really help. Somebody who's not super into cycling be able to go out and enjoy everything with you guys. Because your little brother could probably blow her away on the trail if she's not riding that much.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's no fun for anybody. It's fun for your little brother. He thinks it's awesome.
Yeah.
But not even that, because then, he's got to report and stuff. All right, let's work on getting your mom an e-bike
Yep.
with
I'll start a GoFundMe right now.
with the rear suspension. Are you tired?
A little bit.
What have you been up to this past week?
Just riding bikes.
Did you go anywhere and ride?
Went to Ramp Riders a couple times, but it's been a little too wet outside to go out.
Yeah, dude, it's winter time. This is what happens.
Figure 8 just closed for the season. Pretty
Well, does
sad about that.
Yeah, dude, we'll have to do more live streams since people aren't going to be able to go outside and ride their bikes, and maybe we can just let people watch a live stream being in a bike shop, and maybe that's close. I think that may not work.
It's basically like riding your bike.
So we've got 6:53. We started this stream 47 minutes ago, so we got about 13 minutes to really kind of knock something down. Is there anything that we need to be talking about going into the new year?
I guess freeze thaw. Talk about that if we want to sound like
No,
some
dude.
STL mountain bikers.
I don't want to talk about freestyle.
What else?
The new bikes that are coming out.
What new bikes are coming out?
Well, Trek Slash, for example, on the new model, you got a really cool blue that just got built today.
Where is it?
Yep.
So
Up there.
Let's pull that down, throw it in his
Carbon
bike
blue
stand, and let's
smoke.
show it. So, Riley, this bike you built by yourself?
I don't know.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah. Let's just say I did.
Every time I look back there, you were working on the bike.
The other one.
No, not that one.
Wait.
You don't want the 9.7?
No, it's the blue one.
This one's
here.
blue. This one's like dark blue smoke.
This one's blue.
Oh, the Miami green.
Yeah.
He goes, this one's bluer. Oh, by blue you mean green. Mustache or mics haven't been on this whole time.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. That's probably not true. All right, and we're gonna let Riley put this bike in the stand and then give us a shakedown.
Oh yeah, no pressure.
Give us a bike review,
All right.
and then watch that camera and move that camera where it needs to be. As, oh, look at this! I threw an American flag logo up there. Yeah, buddy, being a patriot today. Heck yeah! I don't like your mouse pad.
All right.
Too goofy.
All right, Riley, what do we got there? What is
So,
that?
With the new Trek Slash, it's the Trek Slash 8. This one is not carbon, but it's aluminum. First, we got SRAM GX Eagle drivetrain. We got black cassette. Matches the bike pretty good. We got a Miami green, as Mustache calls it. It looks pretty sweet.
Mustache, what's up? Do you know the price on that bike? Do you have a tag on it?
/8, I do not know about that. We have not had those before. We have the /7 and the /9.7, but we don't have an 8. I did just update the price this morning though, so whatever's in the system is going to be the right price.
Well, I've already moved past that. A /8. All right, so that's Miami green, is what we're calling it. It's got GX 12-speed drivetrain. It's got an alloy frame. Do you know anything about the frames on truck bikes?
I think so. This has the aluminum, and I don't know if it's gold alpha or something like
Okay.
that. I don't know.
So they're higher end aluminum
Yeah,
frame.
this is gonna be the highest end aluminum. Platinum. That's it.
So that bike's 4229 with a GX Eagle build. It's got a Lyric fork on it. It should be 170 mil of travel on this bike.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yep. So 170 mil of travel on the front. What kind of brakes are on it? Nice. And then the wheels are the line comps. So those have the 54 tooth engagement on them, or is that do they come with the 108? Spin that rear wheel. That's 54. So if someone were to buy a /8, they should also buy springs and pawls for the rear hub before they put the bike on their car.
$30 and you get points of engagement.
Yeah.
Cheapest hub upgrade you'll ever do.
So you built this bike. What did you notice? What did you like about this bike, Riley?
First of all, I gotta admit the color
Yeah.
is
It
so
is, though.
sweet. I mean, that's a big selling point.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like SRAM code. I do like GX Eagle.
Yep.
Gotta love it. I mean, what's not to love about that?
GX is good. It works really well. And if you break it, it's not going to be super expensive to fix. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Especially for younger riders. It's really important because you guys tend to crash a lot.
Not me.
And yeah.
I'm just really good at running into trees.
Yeah. So a GX derailleur at $130 is a lot better than having like XO1 or XX1 or any of that crap. That's going to cost you twice as much to replace.
Yeah.
People have to, I think, especially if you're younger guys, it's cool to like see a lot of bling and like have like the most high end stuff and whatever it may be. But the high end stuff is meant for racing. It's high end. It's lightweight components, which means it breaks easier. So that GX level, XT level, those are good points to kind of stick at because you're going to get performance and durability. And for a mountain bike, it's all about durability. You know, performance, I think, is second, and then weight is third to me. I want durability, performance, then weight. What's up?
Guys, how you doing?
Good. So, anything else about this bike I should know about? Riley's helping us go through the Slash that he built tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we got RockShox Super Deluxe.
Yeah.
We got the extra air chamber, unlike last year that was not there, or at least on the /7.
Yeah, an extra piggyback canister there, help keep the oil cool.
Yeah, but
Sweet.
Cool thing that this alloy frame has that usually only carbon frames has, it has the little stowaway inside of the down tube. You can fit all your flat tire stuff, your whole repair kit right in here. Pretty sweet.
Or snacks.
Snacks. Always important.
That's where I
Your
go.
goodies.
Yes.
Gummies in there and everything.
But cool. Well, did you test ride that bike after you built it?
No.
You didn't test ride it, so that's a really important part of building a bike. Is you have to test ride it because that'll help you. The biggest thing that happens when you test ride a bike is you'll realize whether or not you tighten your stem bolts up or not.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we got them all torqued up. That's
All right.
they're pretty good.
How do you feel,
You gotta be the one responsible for if it falls apart.
Yeah.
Riley? Do you know how long it took you to build this bike?
Nothing like too long, but nothing too short. I'd say like an hour.
Okay, hours are really good.
That's a Brett question. He was watching me.
What did you say? It took him about an hour.
Hour and a half, probably.
How much help did you give him?
Not too much.
Because this is like maybe like the third or fourth bike
I think
you've attempted.
And it's not just like a basic hybrid bike build. It has a dropper post, full suspension.
Oh yeah, it's no joke. Yeah, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Congrats, good job.
Thank you.
It's awesome you get to do it on a really sweet bike too.
Yeah, true.
That is nice. So you get to take it home since you built
I was just about to say, now you get to take it home.
Give a low price of.
Yeah, you can take it home. You're here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, he's been watching truck videos like left and right.
They're good. They're fun.
Yeah.
They
I got
are
the
really
free
interesting.
gifts now.
Uh-huh.
I'll probably get the integrated multi-tool.
Nice.
Interior stem. I
Nice.
guess that in here sometime. So
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for
It'd
it.
be sweet. I'm excited to see it. I mean, that's super cool.
That does sound neat.
I get it for free.
And it works with any.
Yeah, I did some research and basically it's pretty universal.
Okay.
That's from what all the stuff says. but-
Interesting. Well, once you get it, we should order some to have them here because
I definitely did not get that option when I did my training.
I know it sounds
Definitely
really
did
cool.
not. I just got a basic multi-tool for my first level. Then the second level, I got a pretty nice bike lock. It's like an $80 bike lock.
How about your third?
Not there yet. Not there yet.
Yeah, I got a phone cover as my first gift that did not fit my doesn't fit today's phone, so that makes no sense. And then I got a light. No, I got a shirt and I got a light.
Oh,
I think that was it. I only made it to 2 levels.
It's pretty sweet.
3.
Yeah.
And it's cool with all the incentives they have. too.
Yeah,
They have-
fun.
You know,
They
yeah.
have hidden incentives there too. Like there's what's listed, and then you can keep going past what's listed. They just don't talk about it, but it's
Yeah, and Mustache does like all the Fox ones and stuff.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
So
I
he gets a huge discounts off all the Fox stuff, which is really nice.
It's significantly cheap. Like
It's cheaper
cracked my
than I can.
helmet, got a
Oh, really?
$500 helmet for $200.
Oh, wow.
And I got my first helmet that way, and then cracked it. I was like, oh, no big deal. We'll just get another one.
No kidding. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the Fox rep is super nice. Hooks it up really well.
Oh, that's
He's
cool.
recovering from back surgery right now.
But yeah, then that's what you have to look at, Riley. When you made that account, what do they call that?
Fox.
Spark?
Yeah, smart.
Spark. So yeah, they'll have like Park will have their things, like all the other companies.
I did SRAM. And I got
Cool.
700 points. They gave me like some chart, and I don't know how to read it, or like
Okay.
it's like a PDF. They don't give you like a website,
Yeah.
which is I'm like, oh, great. So SRAM, I don't know about that, but I did a bit of Fox. I get 10% on Fox,
Nice.
and then I got 1,800 points.
I like that hat. The hat's dope.
Thank you. And I got the Explorer.
And that's a Fox suspension hat because it's got the tail on it.
Fox factory, not
Yeah.
Fox head.
Right.
I just got it from one of my races. I don't know.
You have one of your bike races, somebody?
Yeah,
Interesting.
was it Indian Camp Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't. They had a tent set up. It was, I think, bike shop.
yeah, I
Or-
did.
Their bike shop down there.
Well, no. Like I think it's called. What's the one off
Was it
in the
Momentum?
pair? Right there
No,
off
no.
Manchester.
The bike
270.
Bike Center. Yeah.
Bike
Yeah,
center.
bike center.
They had a tent, I think.
It makes sense. He would have the Fox suspension stuff. Yeah, I was like, I wonder what bike shop would have Fox suspension stuff. But yeah, Scott's the one guy.
Is that his thing?
He's the one guy that would have that.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Well, sweet. Are you guys ready for Christmas?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm as ready as we can be. Yeah.
Nice.
You do back to
Uh,
the tree.
unless it's got
That was
a motor
last
on it.
year. That's what Riley was saying. That you guys all got
Yeah,
bikes and stuff last year for
we bought all
Christmas.
bikes, and I mean, this time last year, Riley didn't even have a mountain bike. And,
Right.
You know, but I mean, both the kids took to it. They really loved it, and we liked the community. So
That's awesome.
you know, it was
So
a
much
fun
fun.
Christmas. But
Heck yeah.
so now we're trying to get our house built, finished. So hopefully we'll get that done soon.
Or where are you guys moving
We're
to?
right over here. I mean, right. If you kind of go, best way to explain it, if you go through the Legends,
Mhm.
out the back,
Yep.
make a left. Like you're going towards that old bridge right there in Allington. There's
Yep.
if you make a left, there's Winkler Road right there.
Yep.
Make a left and you go down,
That's right.
1,000 feet more on the left hand side.
Yeah, I was trying to ask Riley where he lived, and he was unable to explain it.
Well, his grandmother came up here and picked him up. I think what was it, last week, and
Yeah.
he couldn't get home from it because they don't go through the Legends. So
Right.
he couldn't get back home. I was like,
My
you gotta be kidding
navigation
me.
skills aren't the best.
I love that road back there, like that, and like Hunter's Ford. I think
Yeah,
is just
so that's
the
that
most
makes a big loop with
beautiful.
us.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Like I think I drive that every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much now that I've got the bigger truck because the road's kind of tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like the views through there, especially if you come up the Hunter's Ford side, there's that big farm off
Yeah,
to the right.
I know. It's
That
awesome.
is gorgeous.
Yeah. There's some real, and
Oh.
that's what does stink is
So
the
dreamy.
road is not great,
No.
you know, especially if you go far back there. But there's a lot of homes, and you know, there's more back there if you just kind of drive around. It's crazy.
It's beautiful.
So